What's up, Don? Can you hear me? I think you're on mute. Hold on. Yeah, I unmuted you. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah,
Sweet. What's going on?
not too much.
All right, you ready to do some core restore?
Yep.
Perfect.
Oh, I do have a doctor's appointment this afternoon for my cough.
Well, maybe we can help it a little bit with this stuff. We're going to start with some breathing, and what we're going to name for this class is we're going to grab a yoga block. We're going to need something to put your heels on, and that's about it. Just make sure that you can see me okay here.
Yeah, I can see you. Nobody else coming today?
Kirsten should be here. Actually, no, she has. I think she's at the doctor. We have a new person, but they may or may not be here, so it could just be us. But we send out the recording to everybody anyway. Hi, everybody.
Okay.
So yeah, there will be other people watching this. Probably just shooting me right now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start out with some breathing practice, okay? And so we're going to work on a couple different skills today. We worked on a lot of kind of this tucking action where we're kind of bringing our belly button to our belt, but we'll just kind of review with our breathing, okay? When I'm thinking about breathing, a couple things. First thing that I want to do, and Don, you can just practice this with me, is when I breathe in, okay, I want and I exhale, thinking about breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. I want my chest and I want my belly to kind of open at the same rate. I want them to both inflate at the same, I guess, the same cadence. Whereas oftentimes we'll see a lot of air in one, whether it be the chest where we're going like that, or the belly where we're breathing in, but we're kind of getting this like pot belly. What I'm looking for when we inhale and we exhale is a silent inhale. Okay, that's going to ensure that we get air kind of everywhere. So long silent inhale through the nose, and then long exhale through the mouth as if we're blowing through fog. And then we just pause for a second. Now, that said, we're going to tense our abs and make sure that we're not getting we're not kind of raising the belly above the chest as we're inhaling, okay? This is gonna make sure that we don't get that like pot belly effect, okay? So let's get a long silent inhale, but this time we're gonna do it with just a little bit of tension in our abs to make sure, and you'll feel a little more air here. All right, so let's go ahead and breathe in again. And let's exhale. Pause for a second. And again, you'll feel kind of your abs tightening to kind of constrain the ribs from moving too far out, and then kind of tightening to pull them back in. So we're going to use our hands to kind of constrain our ribs, make sure we don't get too much fill here, and then use them to kind of bring them down and in. So let's breathe again. And let's exhale them down. And kind of just get a downward push in your ribs as we exhale. And just relax for a second. All right, now, Dawn, could you feel that downward push in your ribs? Could you feel everything coming together?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to work on, we've been working on kind of this idea of tucking, where I press my back into the ground and I just kind of tuck my hips off the ground a little bit. And this idea of reaching, where when I reach, I'm kind of like pushing my rib cage back. With the tuck, I want to make sure that I'm bringing my my tailbone just slightly off the ground. And with the reach, I want to make sure that I'm reaching without kind of hunching forward. All right, but now that we have that part down, we're going to add a little bit of something to that today. We're going to work on shifting, okay? And what shifting is, it's kind of like when I shift to one side, I'm going to do two things. Number one, I'm going to hike a hip, okay? So if I put my fingers on my sit bones, that would be kind of raising my right sit bone above, just slightly above my left sit bone. Okay, so it's kind of this kind of like side tucking action. And what you'll find is, I'm sorry, this kind of side raising or hiking action. And what you'll find when you do that is you might find a little bit more tension kind of the outside of your body. Like if I have if I initiate my pelvic tuck first, and then I just do a hike to this right side, I'm probably going to feel a little bit more outer hamstring. Okay, and so let's do that. Let's keep this hike. Let's take a deep breath in, and let's exhale. Now let's go ahead and hike to the other side. So I want you to think about bringing your left waist slightly above your right waist, your left finger slightly above your right finger. Okay, now I feel a little bit more weight on my right side, on my left side, to the other side. And again, in this position, I'm going to take a deep breath in. I'm going to exhale. Again, just kind of feel that outer hamstring. Dawn, can you notice that when you're doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this is kind of the hike action that we're looking for. And so we're going to repeat this in several positions today. The other thing that we get is like a shoulder drop. Okay, so we're going to bring our ab into this. Okay, we're going to hike. So come down, relax for a second. We're going to hike back to the right side. This time, what I want you to do is just drop your, so now we've kind of got this going on. Okay, so it's our shoulders. And I don't want to excessively side crunch, but if I want to shift my weight fully to this right side, I'm going to just get a little bit of hike here. I'm just going to get a little bit of a shoulder drop to this side. Okay, and that'll help me to feel a little bit of ab in this position. Okay, and so what I can do is just to kind of get that going on is just kind of, it's like if I extend my arm out and I come down and I do a row, just kind of pulling down to this side, that helps to kind of initiate that just a little bit. Okay, so let's do this. Let's reach with our left arm and let's pull down with our right arm. Let's hike this bottom hip here, and let's just breathe in this position. And let's just do one more. Breathe in. Okay, now let's just relax everything for a second. Dawn, could you feel that as well? Could you feel that kind of like the hike and the shoulder drop there?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so let's do this to the other side. Again, let's get this tuck going on. Let's initiate our hip hike. And then let's just get a little bit of shoulder drop and reach with the right arm. So this right reach is kind of opening up this, closing this. Let's breathe in. Let's exhale. All right, let's just do that one more time. Let's breathe in. And let's exhale. All right, guys. So that was kind of those are the kind of the skills that we're working on today. All right, that's what we want to focus on, is just kind of getting an appreciation for truly moving to one side versus truly moving to the other side. We call that frontal plane movement because it's like side to side. All right, so now we're going to work on, go ahead and move to our first kind of sequence of stuff here. And with this, okay, with our first drill, we're going to start with dead bugs, which for me is one of my favorite exercises. But for dead bug, I'm going to get my feet off the ground. Okay, I'll do this in this direction so you can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit better on this side. But I want to do that. We're going to focus a little bit more on the shoulder drop here, but we can also get the hip hike. And what will happen is before I leave the ground, I'm just getting these two things. I'll feel tension in this left ab wall. I'm reaching with my right arm. Right, as I breathe in, I'm going to extend my leg out. And as I exhale,
Oh, I'm doing the wrong leg. Sorry.
I'm going to pull back. Dawn, did you say something?
I had the wrong leg going.
That's okay. I'm going to breathe in, and I'm going to pull back. And your goal with this is to keep your left ab on. Okay, we're going to do both sides. We're going to start with the left. And again, If you have trouble with that, or if you find that your back starts to arch, what you could do is one of two things. You can either not extend out as far, okay, because the farther out I go, the more it's going to challenge my abs, or you can just tap the ground, okay, like this. So I breathe in, I exhale and come up. All right, do whatever works for you, okay, but we're going to maintain this position for a period of 40 seconds of work, followed by about 10 seconds of rest. Then we're going to hit the other side, and we'll get up and do some more stuff. So here we go, peeps. Let's find this ab wall. Breathe in, and bring it back. Let's breathe in. Exhale and bring it back. And again, we're just trying to maintain this left side here. Breathe in. Exhale. What you can also do is you can take your hand and push it into the opposite knee. That'll also help to get that ab wall on the other side. All right, we're just going to switch sides. Again, Stephen, welcome, man. Just join right in with us. All right, so again, back in the ground. So I'm going to get my legs off the ground. I'm going to try to find this right side, which is easier for me. I'm going to inhale and extend my leg out. Keep that right ab wall. Exhale and pull back. Inhale and extend my leg out. Exhale and pull my knee back. Breathe in. Exhale and come back. Inhale and extend. Exhale and come back. One more. Breathe in and extend. Exhale and come back. Beautiful, guys. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and come up into a half kneeling position here. So you guys can grab a yoga block, or you can grab a pillow, whatever you have access to. Okay. So we're going to try to hold on to these same muscles in this half kneeling position here. All right. So again, and just to reiterate, we're focusing kind of a little bit more on our side abs here. But in this half kneeling position, what I want to do is kind of drop my ribs together here. So I'm tucking my pelvis so I can feel a big stretch here. All right, from there, I'm just sort of hiking this left hip a little bit and dropping this left shoulder. And again, if I'm doing this, I mean, in this half kneeling position, I'm really already there. I'm just getting a little bit more emphasis on this side. All right, so I'm reaching with my opposite arm, and I'm feeling this left ab wall, okay? So all we're gonna do is hold in this position for about 40 seconds on each side here, and just try to feel this working, okay? So just think about keeping your kind of your tuck, okay, and finding that left ab wall by hiking and just dropping a little bit of shoulder and breathing. So breathe in, exhale. About inhaling, keeping weight on this left side. Exhaling, engaging your ab. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, guys, let's go ahead and switch sides. This is going to be the mirror opposite of that. So again, let's get our tuck on this left side. Okay, let's reach with this right arm, and let's just pull back with this right arm, and let's try to find, again, this right ab wall. Okay, again, I'm getting just a little bit of side bend so I can kind of get onto this right side as much as I can. I'm just going to breathe in this position. And one thing that you'll notice here, that as we go through this, you're getting a lot of air in the downside and not a lot of air in the upside. That's exactly what we're looking for here. We're kind of in the maximally compressed position of that we can have on this right side. But again, just take one more breath here. And exhale. Perfect, guys. So you should almost feel like a slinky, like I'm moving from one side to the other. And that's a big deal for us because it kind of shows me where I have more strength versus not. Did you guys notice you felt more on one side versus the other? And Stephen, I know you're like starting late, so maybe you know this is new stuff. But Dawn, did you find that you were like you had more feel in the left or the right oblique?
I was more stable on with my right leg up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go back through this again. Okay. And again, we'll try to find that left and right ab wall. And again, you can use your hands to give yourself a little bit more on either the left or the right side, but let's really try to key in on that. All right. So first and foremost, let's press the back into the ground to get that pelvic tuck. Let's get abs. Okay. I'm going to lift my legs off the ground. All right. I'm going to kind of reach with my right arm and anchor myself to my left side with either my elbow or just by pulling down. All right, we're gonna shoot for 45 seconds this time for the leg extension. So let's go ahead and go ahead. Here we go. So let's engage this left ab wall, back in the ground. Take a deep breath in as we extend the leg out. Let's exhale and pull back. Breathe in and extend. Exhale and pull back. Just slow, controlled movement, not moving quickly at all. Inhale and extend out. Keep holding that left ab wall. Exhale and pull back. Really feel that thing crunch in. Inhale and extend. Exhale and pull back. Inhale and extend. Exhale and pull back. All right. And let's just switch sides here. All right, I'm going to move to my right side this time. Kind of get set up. Again, it's a lot easier for me to pull down and kind of get on this right side. Breathe in and extend. Exhale and pull back. Breathe in and extend out. Let's exhale and pull back. Breathe in and extend out. Let's exhale and pull back. Breathe in and extend. Exhale and pull back. Breathe in and extend. Let's exhale and pull back. Breathe in and extend. Exhale and pull back. Beautiful, guys. All right. Now for this one, we were in half kneeling last time. Now we're actually going to stand up. Okay. So I want you guys to rise to your feet here. We're going to come into a split stance. Okay. And again, this is kind of like more lifelike to what we're going to, find when we're walking around and whatnot. So now we're going to do the same thing that we were focusing on before. Okay. My waist is relatively level in this position. Okay. Notice, like, this is like a bad dance move, okay? I get my tuck, I bring everything back so I get a stretch here. Next, I'm just gonna hike my hip up a little bit more on this right side, or on this left side, and I'm just gonna reach forward. And again, I'm just trying to keep hold of this left ab wall, okay? What I can do is just lower down maybe about a quarter of the way and just try to keep this on, okay? And we're just gonna breathe through this for about 45 seconds. So again, if you need to stand to the top, that's fine as well. But let's just hold down here, okay? Try to keep this left ab and breathe into it. Just think about stacking your body over this left side, keeping this hip hike, keeping this shoulder drop. You'll feel a lot of weight on this left side. Got about 10 seconds here. And let's switch. All right, guys, same thing here. And again, you'll be able to notice a bigger difference in standing like this. Let's hike this right hip, reach with the left arm and see how that feels, because for me, this feels a lot more natural. Nan, I know you said this felt a lot easier for you. It's probably
More stable.
because, what's that?
More stable.
Right. Because we are used to shifting our body over our right side. So again, let's make sure we're nice and tucked, and let's get over this right side and just breathe. Come back up a little bit more so you guys see me a little bit better, but again, stack your body. Feel this other side expand. Try to keep your gravity centered in the middle of your right foot. Breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Let's inhale. Let's exhale. All right, guys, last round for this circuit here. So let's go back to the ground. Okay, let's see if we can really grab onto this left ab wall for the last one. And again, a way to really feel this is if you take your hands, okay, and you push into your knee. Okay, that's really going to help me to kind of get this sandwich motion of hiking my hip and dropping my shoulder. The key is that I don't super do that. I don't do it too much. I don't overdo it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's put our hand on our knee here. Let's just kind of bring these two spaces together. Let's bring my hip towards my shoulder a little bit. Let's find this kind of oblique here. Reach with the opposite arm. Take a deep breath in as we extend out. Exhale and pull up. And again, just make sure that you're keeping your body stacked over this left side as much as possible. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in and extend out. Exhale and pull back. Breathe in and extend out. Let's exhale and pull back. Breathe in and extend that leg out. Let's exhale and pull back. All right, guys, we're going to start. We're going to hit the other side here. So again, think about kind of stacking your body over this right side, dropping that right shoulder. Reach with the leg, breathe in. Exhale and pull back. 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 Breathe in. Let's exhale and pull back. Just one more. Let's breathe in. Exhale and pull back. All right, guys, so now we're going to stand up. We're going to put everything together here. All right, we're going to try to add some movement now to this exercise, right? So this is a right reaching split squat, okay? I'm sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume the stance that I was in last time. Again, tuck, hike, reach, all right? I'm going to breathe in as I go down. I'm going to exhale as I come up. So this is just like we were doing in the dead bug exercise, right? We're keeping this muscle on. We're keeping that motion going on, all right? If you can't feel that or you feel kind of weird or wobbly in that position, certainly you can still hold, but let's challenge ourselves on this. Let's try to kind of feel that muscle, keep a hold of that oblique as we lower down and as we raise up, all right? So let's find that muscle. Let's breathe in as we go down. Let's exhale as we go up. Breathe in, try to keep gravity on that left side. Breathe in. And keeping that going on, breathe in. And exhale. There's about 10 more seconds here. Let's breathe in. Let's exhale. Last one, let's breathe in. Let's exhale. All right, let's change sides here. I will predict that this side will be a little bit harder just because you guys have been doing the other side already. But again, let's set up. So let's tuck, let's hike, let's drop and reach. Let's knock this out. Breathe in as we come down. Oop. Breathe in. Just try to keep a hold of this oblique. You also feel probably some hip as well, and that's perfectly fine. Breathe in. Let's breathe in. Moving slowly. Exhale and pop it back up. About 10 seconds here. Breathe in. Last one, breathe in. All right. So quick check-in here with you guys. And Stephen, welcome, man. You came in right in the middle of like one of our circuits. So did you, were you able to kind of feel that stuff, man? You're on mute, by the way. Oh yeah, now I can see you. All right. You able to feel those obliques and stuff, man?
Yeah, I felt the left better than I did the right for some reason.
Yeah, and that could just mean that you might be shifted more to your left side than your right side. You know,
Yeah, I have arthritis in my right hip.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, doing that.
Yeah, so you might have a harder time getting into your right side. So a lot of the stuff in this class too is like we want to use this stuff as like a takeaway. So like for you, the right oblique thing, the right kind of side bend, dead bug, and then the split squat afterwards would be a good drill for you to get a little bit more into your right side. You know, and that's kind of what we're looking for with this, man. So yeah, just follow along though. I'm going to send you a ton of videos, by the way, of like previous classes and stuff so you can catch up. But good to have you, man. And Dawn, could you feel that stuff as well there?
Yeah, I felt my quads a lot after all those squats yesterday.
That's all right. But could you hold on to your abs some as well as we went through that?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
All right. Good stuff. Yes, squats will do that to you. All right, guys. So for this next circuit, we're going to work a little bit more on our posterior chain. Don't worry, Dawn. We're about to light up your hamstrings, so I've got you. And we're going to need just something to put our feet up on, okay? As well as maybe a bolster or something to put behind our heels. So like that'd be like a rolled up mat would be good, or something like that. But whatever you have available to you is fine. And Kirsten and I have been working on this stuff for a couple of weeks, and so a lot of this is for her. But what we're going to do is I'm going to give you guys two options, okay? Option one, which is going to be easier, is going to be with, hold on, let me change the view to me so I can make sure that the camera is, okay, this works. Okay, so option one is going to be with my knees bent, okay, at about 90 degrees, all right? This is going to be an easier kind of an easier version of the ultimate exercise, what we're going to do. But this is a march, okay? So I'm going to get my pelvic tuck. I'm going to press my back into the grounds. I'm going to tuck off the grounds. And I'm going to march back and forth like this, okay? Now, that's what we're looking for. If I want to make that harder, okay, which, Kirsten, I'm talking to you, I can extend my legs out to about maybe 45 to 30 degrees, okay? That's going to challenge me. That's going to put a lot more strain on my hamstrings. And that's ultimately what is going to really give me that challenge, okay? But in either case, I want you guys to just pick what you can feel, okay? So that's going to be our first exercise. We're just doing alternating marches in that position. All right, so go ahead. We got about 45 seconds of this, guys. So first and foremost, let's press the back into the ground, okay? Let's tuck the pelvis off the ground. What I mean by that is we're not bringing everything up as a unit. We're kind of just peeling the tailbone off the ground only, okay? And, you know, from there, just follow along with me here, okay? So we've got this thing going on. Here we go. 1 foot off the ground, take a deep breath in. Exhale. I'm just going to switch sides. Breathe in. Exhale. Let's breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Two more to go. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. All right, guys, hopefully your hamstrings are screaming at you. But next, we're going to come into a push-up position, okay? Now, in this position, we want to get a pelvic tuck, okay? So I'm holding here, okay? I want to do kind of this motion where I'm just kind of bringing my belly button and my belt buckle a little bit, okay? I'm getting my shoulder blades apart, okay? So this is called plank to bear, okay? So in plank position, I'm going to breathe in. And exhale. I'm going to breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. So I'm just stepping in and stepping out of bear position back to plank, guys. So do what you can. You can always just hold in a bear position as well. That's perfectly fine. But let's do what we're able to do. Here we go. All right. Getting everything, bring it in. Let's come to bear. Breathe in. Let's come to plank. Let's breathe in. Let's come to bear. Let's breathe in. Come to plank. Breathe in. Get my bear going on. Breathe in. Get my plank going on. One more to go. Breathe in. Bring it up. Breathe in. And bring it down. And relax. All right. Good stuff, guys. Now we're going to stand up. All right. We're going to take, I want you guys to take a rolled up mat. Okay. So we can roll a mat up like this. We can put some books behind our heels. Whatever you have access to will work. But we're going to try to come into a deep squat. All right, now, our goal, I'm going to tuck my pelvis, is just to squat as far as I can without leaning forward. And for me, it's about there, okay? So for this first set, that's what we're looking at. All right, very simple, okay? So let's get a pelvic tuck. Let's reach with our arms as if we're doing a bear. All right, let's breathe in as we go down. And let's exhale as we come up. Breathe in. Exhale your way back up. Keep that pelvic tuck. Breathe in. And you'll notice this with this, guys, I'm not pushing my knees out excessively. I'm just reaching them forward. Not trying to spread the floor per se. Just drop it straight down. Like a butt is an elevator, basically. Breathe in, try to get those abs, keep those abs on. So exhale and pop back up. All right, guys, and if you were doing that well, what you will feel is your abs as we're going through that, okay? You'll definitely feel some quads and, leg muscles and everything else, but definitely abs in that position. All right, so we're gonna go back to our march again, okay? Let's go ahead and straighten our legs out if we can to about 45 degrees. You can bend your knees as necessary to make it a little bit easier. You're at about 90. Otherwise, kind of pick what you were able to do during our first set here. But again, you can challenge yourself just by straightening your legs out some. Okay, that would be our goal. But let's go ahead and get our pelvic tuck. Let's start to peel up off the grounds here. And let's do our thing, okay? So keeping the abs engaged, hamstrings. Let's breathe in and exhale. Let's switch. Let's breathe in. Let's exhale. breathe in. Let's exhale. Let's breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Last one. Let's breathe in. Let's exhale. Beautiful. All right. Let's come back up on all fours this time, guys. Let's come back into our plank position. Okay, again, let's get into a good position here. All right, let's tuck our pelvis. Let's come into a push-up position here, and we're going to go push up the plank here. All right, here we go. Breathe in. Exhale. 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 Last one. Breathe in. Exhale. All right, guys. Last thing here in this circuit. Let's stand you up. Okay, let's get out our bolster here. Okay, and this one, you'll start to notice you'll probably get down a little bit further this time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to face forward this time because I want you guys to see what my knees do from like the side to side angle here. Because really all I'm trying to do is just reach them forward. Okay, I'm not pushing them out. I'm not kind of letting them come in. I'm just trying to keep them in a straight line. Okay, so here we go. Let's tuck our pelvis. Breathe in and just drive my knees straight forward. Exhale and come up. And think about we're sitting back a little bit more on our heels as we come down. And as we come up, we're pushing through our toes. Kind of propel us up. Breathe in. Exhale. Let's breathe in. Keeping this tuck. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Beautiful, everybody. All right. We've got one more round to go here. So let's come onto your backs. All right, let's get our heels up one last time. All right, we're going to find our hamstrings. Get everything nice and in line here. Back is pressed into the grounds here. All right, again, I'm just going to get that pelvic tuck. I can try to lift up a little bit further this time, holding in this position. Here we go. Lift one leg off the ground, take a deep breath in and out, and exhale. And let's just switch sides here. Breathe in, and exhale. All right, let's switch it up again. Reach, deep breath in. Exhale. Switch it up, deep breath in. Exhale. Switch again, deep breath in. Exhale. Last one, deep breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. All right. Let's come back into plank position here. We're almost there on this circuit. And again, just make sure that as we bring our knees to our chest, we don't kind of hunch our back. Okay, we want to try to maintain this flat back posture to the best of our ability here. So let's get our pelvic tuck. Okay, let's push our shoulder blades apart here. Let's get knees off the ground. Breathe in as we bring our knees to our chest. Exhale and extend out. Breathe in. Exhale and extend out. Breathe in. Exhale and extend. Breathe in. Exhale and extend. Breathe in. Exhale and extend. Last one, breathe in. Exhale and extend. All right, guys. Last exercise in a second. Let's come into a nice squat position here. Kind of put it on a diagonal so you guys can see both knees and kind of side butt there somewhat. Just gonna engage this thing here, guys. We got 45 seconds in this position. Here we go. Let's get our tuck. Let's reach forward. Let's try to do the same thing as we were just doing. Keeping the back flat. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Two more to go. Breathe in. Last one. Breathe in. Beautiful. All right, guys, quick check-in. Now, could you guys feel, could you feel your hamstrings in your squat? Could you feel yourself going down straight? Did you notice a point where your body started to lean forward? Stephen, how'd you feel with that, man?
Yeah, I think it was good to a point, but I think my body started to lean forward. The last one, when I saw you, I mean, your back stayed absolutely straight. So I tried to do that more and realized I didn't have as much tension, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And it's almost like with this, especially, it's like the same position that we're doing the hamstring stuff. Like when I'm squatting, I'm thinking about two things. I'm tucking, but I'm always thinking about initiating with my knees. And I think a lot of what we're taught in the gym is like stick your butt out, but we want a squat to be a squat. So a squat is a vertical thing, right? A hinge is this is a deadlift. Right. You know, and a lot of people, and this is kind of, and in this position, this is kind of the way that we walk around throughout the day as we get into this like excessive anterior tilt. So doing that helps to stack our body. And so like if I'm looking to, and as a singer as well, right? The most efficient way to get air into our body is by stacking the head on top of the rib cage, on top of the pelvis. So I'm thinking about tucking here, okay? And just getting that stuff in line. And in some cases, if you're like this, then you might need to arch your back. But in many cases, the pelvic tuck is the way to go. But in either case, I'm just thinking about this going down. If I do that when I squat, I have to put a lot of force through my low back, you know, and that's the reason that we do that. But for as a singer as well, the more you can descend down in your squat and exhale out of it, the greater range of motion your diaphragm has to produce force. So that's a big deal. And I'm assuming, Stephen, are you a singer or are you a?
Yeah, I'm an opera singer. I'm a baritone. Yeah.
Nice, dude. Well, then you need that large range of motion then for what you're doing. So that's a great thing to do. Dawn, how did you feel with that? Did your squat get better as you went along? Like, what did you notice other than the pain from your squatting, of course?
Yeah, my quads and my hamstrings, but I felt my abs too.
Good. And did you notice a certain point where you started to lean your body forward?
Yes.
So like in
and I only went down as far as before I started leaning forward.
Yeah, like so in your training, like with the stuff that we've been doing, like it's the same thing. Like we want to get, we want to get that. We want to get that kind of, you know, just to that point where you kind of start to dump forward, you know, and it'll improve as we go along. So for this last part, for this last circuit, we're going to work on the bottom position of the squat, actually. So this should be pretty fun. But what this first exercise is going to look like is I'm going to give you guys a couple options with this. Okay, we're going to start a crab position. All right, and this crab is Don's favorite, but we're going to start this crab position. Okay, so first, I want you guys to just do that. Okay, because when you do that, you'll start to feel your triceps, ideally, okay? What we should not see in this position is the shrugging of the shoulders, okay? Don't want to see that at all. All right, think about pushing the ground away from you and kind of maybe pulling your shoulders back a little bit. What you'll feel there then is, you know, some stuff between your shoulder blades, which is fine. You'll also feel the back of your triceps, which is also what we want. If you're starting to feel your wrist in this position, you can start to turn your hands out somewhat, okay? That'll accommodate wrist mobility. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a couple levels in this position. Level 1 would just be to sit here, okay, and do this. Level 2 would be to raise up like this. Level 3 would be to bring your knee to your chest, breathe in, exhale. Switch, breathe in, and exhale. Okay, so it's like whatever your body allows you to do, okay? And what I mean by that is, like, you should feel the right muscles working. You shouldn't feel other things. So I'll always tell you what I want you to feel. So what I want you to feel is triceps, and you might feel some abs in that position too. That's fine. But what you shouldn't feel is like upper traps. You shouldn't feel like low back in that position. And if you do, just bring it back to a position that's more comfortable for you, okay? So we're going to start. We're going to do this guy for 45 seconds here. And I know Don will be yelling at me tomorrow about her triceps. I'm a fan.
Oh, my triceps hurt today after yesterday.
All right, let's do it. All right, so let's raise it up on that note. Breathe in. So breathe in as you go up. Exhale as you go down. Breathe in as you go up. Exhale as you go down. Breathe in as you go up. Exhale as you go down. Breathe in as you go up. Exhale as you go down. Breathe in as you go up. Exhale as you go down. Then as we go up, exhale as we come down. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Beautiful, guys. All right. So next, we're going to come on to all fours. We're going to bring one leg in front of us like this, okay? Our back leg is behind us, okay? So in this position, what this is going to look like is I'm going to inhale as I go down. I'm going to exhale and reach up. I inhale down. I exhale and reach. We're just doing 45 seconds on each side. Now, if you want to make this harder, I can bring my foot off the ground. If you want to make it easier, keep it light, keep the knee on the ground. If you're feeling too much of a stretch between these two positions here, you can shorten your stance, but just pick the thing that works for you. Okay, so here we go. Let's start in this position. Let's breathe in. Ooh, exhale.
It's been a long time since I've done these.
Right? Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Last one. Breathe in. Exhale. And let's switch sides. That feeling good, Don?
Oh yeah,
Love it.
you're killing me.
Yeah.
Killing me.
That's the goal. All right. Here we go. You've been saying that for years. All right. We're going to breathe in, bring the elbow down to the ground. Exhale and reach for the ceiling. Breathe in and bring the elbow down. Exhale and reach it up. Breathe in and come down. Exhale and reach it up. Breathe in, come down. Exhale and reach. Last one, breathe in, come down. Let's exhale and reach. All right, guys, now for this last one, we're gonna grab our bolster again. Okay, we're gonna place our heels on the bolster. Let me tip my screen up here so you guys can see me a little bit better. We're gonna place our heels on the bolster here. All right, and what I'm looking for here, the way this is gonna look, we're gonna breathe in and grab our ankles. Reach, exhale. Squat our way up. So it's a squat to stand. All right, we're just gonna do this for 45 seconds. All right, so let's breathe, reach down. Let's exhale and stand up tall. Breathe in and reach down. Exhale and stand. Breathe in and reach down. Exhale and stand. Breathe in. Exhale and stand. Beautiful, guys. All right, so we just got one more round to go. We're going to go through 2 rounds of this one today. But let's go ahead and come back onto our elbows here. I'm sorry, onto our hands. We're going to do our tricep knee tuck things. So again, let's pick out the position that works for us and go to town here. All right, so legs are extended out. Chest is up, trying to get air into my chest in particular. Raising up, breathe in. Exhale, just send the leg out. Breathe in. Exhale. 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 Last one, breathe in. Exhale down. Whew, man. Feeling that. It's awesome. All right, guys. So let's get our leg out to the side like this. Let's elbow it down. All right. Feel a nice kind of stretch between our front leg, which is our loading leg, and our propelling leg, which is our back leg here. All right. So let's breathe and bring the elbow down. Let's exhale and reach up. Breathe in. Let's exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Last one. Breathe in. And exhale. And let's switch. All right, guys, the same thing on this side.
You pulled this one out of your bag of tricks.
What's that?
Then you pulled this one out of your bag of tricks.
Right? It's a big bag. Breathe in.
It is.
Exhale and reach. Breathe in. Exhale and reach. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. All right, guys, last thing here. Let's go ahead and grab our bolster. Let's elevate our heels. We're gonna go squat to stand. All right, so here we go. All right, let's breathe in and grab our ankles. Let's exhale and stand. Breathe in and come down. Breathe it in. And exhale it out. Breathe it in.
That's it.
Exhale it out. Last one, guys. Let's breathe it in. And exhale it out. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. How's everybody feeling?
Are you trying to kill me?
That's
Well,
good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, you guys should feel a little bit more, I don't know, you should feel like you should be able to get more air in, but basically, this class, we worked on the squat. We've been doing this for about 4 weeks now. So we started with kind of just moving from front to back. Now we're working in kind of like obliques and side to side movement. But again, you know, the goal of this class, whatever you guys find to be impactful for you, like whatever you found, whatever drills that you find to be useful, take them and do them as your warm up. Like the one piece of advice that I can give you about this stuff is that respiration before you vocalize is massively important because it moves the diaphragm throughout its full range of motion. So any of these drills will do that, but just think about syncing your inhales and exhales with anything. You could literally just sit there and work on just breathing with tension in your abs and exhaling consciously 15 times. And that's a great way to warm up because it ensures that your diaphragm is moving throughout its full range of motion so it can produce the maximal amounts of like good stuff possible. So yeah, and that's basically what we're looking at today. Steven, did you hear about us through Kirsten by chance?
Yeah, because we're friends and we work together and all that, and so I follow her on Instagram.
Yeah.
She put it up, and I was like, "Oh, this is what I need after sitting down for 5 months doing nothing."
Oh, dude, I love it. I love it. Welcome to the class. We're happy to have you. I think it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, no,
I love it. It's great.
we have a lot of fun in here, and yeah, no, Kirsten's been awesome, and she's been killing it. It looks like it's helped her some already. So we're really, you know, we're happy to have you too, and just, you know, spread the word, man. I hope you have a great experience with us, and
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is just send you a follow-up email with some of we do an introductory breathing class, and we offer a couple different things just to get you started with it as well. So look for my email on that. And yeah, man, I guess I'll definitely see you both on Thursday then, yes?
Yep.
All right, guys, good stuff. And you'll get this recording via email next week as well. We send them like a week in advance. So we always send you these so you can redo them. Like if you like a certain class, you can always like use them again. So good stuff, guys. I will see you very soon. Great job.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Thanks a lot,
Thank
man.
you.
Thanks,
Alrighty.
guys.
Bye, Dawn.